I was playing the Jordan Challenge. I really like the atmosphere, the filters. Really looks like I'm there in the past.
They really captured like just how even the old games are broadcasted. It really made it authentic to the time period.
Let's talk about the My Team rewards that come from the Jordan Challenges.
Absolutely. You're talking about a free agent card. You're talking about a Michael Jordan coach card and a really cool jersey.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish, Lopez, rocking that rim.
MP against Anthony. And here's MP for three. Traps in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Here's MP following the basket by Brook Lopez. Good on the three-point shot.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact. You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a wide open look for MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. MP's got 8 points. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season.
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
They get it again, and Lopez gets it to go.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Fires the three. Another three for Detroit.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Passes it to Suggs. Stewart against Lopez. Bounce pass Wagner. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Rebounded by the Pistons. It's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And here's Wagner following the three from MP. Wagner passes to Anthony. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Lopez with the nice bucket inside. He's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Their great outside shooting really fueling this run. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
A three from MP. And another three for Detroit.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. MP's really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Olynyk comes in for Marvin Bagley. Diallo, he's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Okiki's checked in for Franz Wagner. And it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. MP outside. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 10-point game. Carter finds Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Okiki passes to Carter. There's Okiki. Here's Suggs. Off target from outside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Tell you what, early in a game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Here are the Magic now. Pass to Fultz. Here's Okiki. Carter outside. Back to Fultz. Now the pass to Carter. Shoots over Olynyk. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
MP from out on the wing, he knocks it down. MP's got 22 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Fultz, and that one drops.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
And here's MP for three. Carter pulls it in. Suggs with the ball. 8 points his last outing.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so is Detroit, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And welcome back to the show. Going with an almost entire new group here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Duran comes in for Noel. Diallo, he's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And MP subbed in for Ivy. The Magic also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. So on the floor for Orlando. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Carter out there with Isaac, and it's Banchero in at the 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had 69 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Suggs. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Here's Okeke. He's guarded by Diallo. And it's Suggs missing. Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham finds MP. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Here's Okeke. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. And there's the bucket from MP. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
And finished off by Fultz.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The Magic trail by 12. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Duren.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And so it's Detroit enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Cade Cunningham out there with MP. And it's Stewart in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%. And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Greg, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
The free throw drops for Suggs. Ivy's checked in for Detroit. Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. MP deciding where to go with it. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Passes to Suggs. Banchero with the ball. Defended by Bagley. Lets it fly from 18. And that one's good. Suggs. Suggs has got 11.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
MP passes to Stewart. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wagner wide open. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight banks.
MP against Anthony. MP kicks to Ivy. Wagner outside. Outside Anthony. Magic moving the ball around. Suggs passes to Lopez. Launches it. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Suggs is a kick.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic, trailing by 5. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. On the court for Orlando, Wagner is out there with Anthony. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 4 spot.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To the middle, here's Cunningham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And the first one drops. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. Good work there as it goes. Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
The fadeaway and the basket by MP. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Suggs dishes to Lopez. Pass to Suggs. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
MP, good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Trying to get open is Lopez. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut back down again to single digits with those points from Anthony. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
The pass to Banchero. Now here's Lopez. Over Stewart. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
The Magic. Anthony on the wing. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That's now 8 points for Cole Anthony.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The three from MP. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Knocked away. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And got it. Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Anthony looking it over. And it's Banchero missing. Pistons leading by 10. The three from MP. Here's Stewart. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Wasted no time on that one. 55 points for MP. The Magic trail by 16. Here's Anthony. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pistons.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now, here's Suggs. D right on him. Passes it to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
MP finds Bagley. Yep, it counts.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Wagner outside for 3. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific